What up?
What's up, brother?
Oh, not much, not much. Just got off the line with Danny a few minutes ago.
How's he doing?
Oh, he's doing good. He's doing good. He's in his first week of freedom. So he's been
Hell
rocking and rolling.
yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shut with you.
Sorry, there's a little stuff at work that I need to shoot a few messages for.
Same. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I can hear you. Ooh, yeah. Um, I probably gotta like keep an eye out to the left here. So if you don't mind, keep it light for the first few. Like I may just need to slide a few messages or whatever.
It's true, bro.
Cool, cool. How's the day been besides having to tell them them fucking idiots what's good?
Bro, what did I just lose? Hang on a second. It was a shit show, bro. Like, but
Sounds like it.
how do you pull up to somebody's crib when they pay for a service and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, um we can't do anything, so you're gonna have to call Costco and bro, you got me messed up.
Yeah, bro, those some of those installers and shit they hire are raggedy for like Costco and Lowe's and stuff.
Yeah. Well, I was in a hurry and I'm just like, no, what's gonna happen is you're gonna go ahead and uh and call them yourself. Because if I call them, I'm gonna be on hold on some bullshit. I'm gonna have to talk my way up to a manager or somebody. I need you to call them and get this figured out. But it was figured out.
Yeah.
Let's just say that.
Nice. Love to hear that. So y'all got a new washer and dryer?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shit clean, gonna write it off. Um, and then I went to Notre Dame, took some pics for that new team jerseys. We got some new fire kit. I sent you a couple pics from they're done being edited.
Dope, dope.
Went to the gym earlier, like 9:30, and some change. Um, what else did I do? Oh yeah, went to look for a new car for my pop, so I went shopping around for a new car.
Okay, dope, dope. What's he looking at? Another truck?
Yeah, a new truck. The one he has now is just, it's a good truck. It's sweet. Don't get me wrong. It's just been abused by the amount of salt from the winter because it came from Canada, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's we could put a new engine and it'll be cool, but it's a waste of money, like 6 bands for a new engine. But you have to deal with all the other like rusted BS from being abused. So I went out there for a new one, trying to see if what I can finesse him. I might have to go to Chicago to
Okay.
look there. But yeah, today's been
Yeah.
light, I guess.
Nice. Oh, it's been light as far as just like work and stuff, just dealing with some bullshit.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, it's been cool.
So,
But this is like 18th pot, bro. It's crazy.
sheesh.
hmm Drink Prime.
Drink Prime.
I'm
Bro,
too
I just heard
tired.
they have like ridiculous. They just got tested. Like they tested those and they had ridiculous levels of lead in them. So
Tight.
Max said, fuck it. Throws it against them. Sorry,
Yeah.
bro. Sorry, bro.
How? How?
I don't know, because they producing that shit cheap as fuck somewhere and there just isn't good
Yeah.
quality control.
Yeah. I don't know why I bought it, but I
That's
need
all good.
a little energy. I'll take a little lead over what? whatever's in Red Bull.
A lot of sugar.
Yeah, like 70,000 grams of sugar. It's the
All
word. What
right.
is
Yeah, bro. Our work today just announced that in September we got to go back into the office 3 days a week. You know, I'm honestly not really tripping about it. One, I live 8 minutes away, so like I'm literally
Okay.
never gonna get a better commute than that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And two, I just kind of got this thought. I was like, I've been trying to like break through on this promotion. I'm gonna be honest, if I'm in the room with them, I think it's gonna be much fucking harder to tell me that I can't do these jobs.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like the presence is, like people feel it on Zoom. Like, I feel like in the room, like,
What are you gonna do? It's different when it's face to face.
yeah, and that's the thing is I just feel like they're gonna feel the vibe, and it's just gonna be so much more powerful. I think I'm gonna hop and skip my way to that next little check from them. So
Mhm. When is it? When y'all going back?
September,
I got a little
starting.
bit.
You got a little, and that's the thing is like, bro, it's 3 days a week. As long as they're not really like desk watching, because like, listen, I'm not really looking to be there 8 to 5.
Exactly.
But like if I can slide in when I like, 9-ish, whatever, slide out when I'm done, like cool, I'll answer pings till 5, 6, whatever. Like I just don't need to sit here till 6 o'clock necessarily every day,
No, that's
period. If we're
crazy.
keeping it a bill, you know what I'm saying? 5, 6 o'clock. Like
Was
so as long as they're not really watching like that, I think it will be gravy. But if they're like real weird about it, then that might be a pain in the ass. But we'll see.
was it like that before?
I don't know. We were in the office before, and like it didn't seem crazy. I was only
Mhm.
in the office for a week though. Like I mean, it was definitely intense, um, in a way. But I was starting a brand new job too, so I don't, kind of hard. Like I'm not necessarily there. It was kind of fire though. So today I reached out, or like yesterday I reached out to the chick who got that job over me, and like I know
Mhm.
her, so I was like, oh, congrats, like that's dope. Like that seems like a great opportunity. Like you excited to work with that manager again because they'd worked together before. She's like, "Oh yeah, thanks. Like super cool. Yeah, yeah." I was like, "Yeah. So do you know what's good for your role that you're leaving?" And she's like, "No, I haven't heard, but like I'll definitely let you know." I was like, "Yeah, yeah. Like, I'm super pumped for you. Like, you guys are gonna crush it. That team's growing. Yeah. Like if just keep me in the loop if you hear anything. That'd be fire." And she was like into it. And then I reached out to that manager. I had to ask him a question. I was like, "Hey, congrats. Like, seems like that's gonna be fire." And they're like, "Oh, like, it's like."
Keeping it positive, you're
Bro,
not bitter about none. I like
But
that.
like
I
I don't
like
have
that.
nothing to lose, bro. My boss is that dude. Like, listen, I'm gonna take the next job because like growth is like when it's available, when it's like I'm gonna take it. But like, bro, my shit is sweet. Like it is not like I'm vibing. I know my team well. I know how to navigate shit pretty well. Like,
I'm chilling.
yeah, bro,
This, this,
we
the shit is
chilling.
sweet still.
Yeah, bro, shit is sweet. It's gonna be sweet. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
um, yeah, yeah. So yeah,
Let's
bro,
go, bro.
it's all gravy.
Let's go,
I've
bro.
had some fire workouts this week,
What did
Tuesday
you
and
do
Wednesday.
today? Or did you go today?
Today, yeah, I went to my gym, like the classes and all that. So we had a good sesh. We did like some movement stuff. So bro, it was fire, bro. I did two things for the first time today that I haven't really been trained in super heavy. I actually did a low bridge for the first time on the ground, like on purpose. I'd done it like one other time, like randomly a year ago, but I could never do it again. And today I just like slow and controlled, was hitting them pretty nice, like very good for me. And then I did some pretty nice tuck planches as well. Was able
What's
to do
that?
like
Like tucking and
um
shit?
let me see if I can. Well, one, I want to see if I can. Let me think about how I can move my camera, maybe. Because one, I was thinking, bro, what do you think? Sort of like dabbling into structure. What do you think, bro? I would love to like maybe do our intro and then do like a little movement jam of some sort, like for 15 minutes,
Why
bro. Because
not?
I think that shit. I mean, honestly, bro, like we did it, like some shit like that, or like I don't know, bro. That shit was just like, I think that's cool, and it like is tying together that thread from that workshop I did where that guy was like doing a movement podcast. I think like infusing some of that could be fire.
Hmm.
Um, and especially like as we get guests and stuff, finding good ways to like get ourselves all like really like just tuned in and on the same frequency. I think that like that is a really quick way. Like we did that super quick at the crib here when we were all like messing around and stuff. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that's interesting. That's been like bouncing around in my head a little bit.
It's kind of like what how the idea you brought up about doing a pod while doing like a workout type
Hmm.
shit. So it's almost
Yeah.
like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's
just
like it's like
infuse
our
a little
version of
bit of
that.
that. Yeah, yeah, infuse a little bit of that to like, yeah, just dabble. One, like touch that, develop, kind of like I guess the word would be like co-create, like
Hmm.
dabble, do that. But
Hmm.
also like you get super locked in, you're feeling good. Um, so I think that could be fun.
I'm actually with that.
So yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me see what I can do with this bad boy. See if I can get this host set up. Oh, I might need to turn my camera. Whoop. Let's see what I can do with this. Oh, I'm not blurring my back. Oh, the immersive. This might be tough with the immersive. We'll see. Let me see what I can flick around with. Shout out to the Yeti.
Shout out to yeah.
Shout out to the Yeti. Okay, there we go. Bet. Yeah, get a little lower angle here. See if we can plug it. Slide her down on the ground here. I think that'll be what we need. All right, so this planche tuck is, let me see.
Let me go ahead and remove this view here. Hold on, let me
Yeah,
go back
yeah,
to
we might need to do that for just the, there we go.
hmm.
Let me turn off my background blur so it's not tweaking on me too much. But I don't know. Let's see if I can. It's basically where you set up here
Hmm.
and
Ooh.
I was able to kind of unlock that today. I was able to stick some of them bad boys, get myself some like 5, 6 second holds. Um,
It's just at 6 seconds hold.
like that's my
Wow.
set.
Hold on,
That shit.
let me try, Gab. I hit chest today, so let me.
It's
Oh.
gonna be it's gonna be gnarly.
All right, hold on, hold on, hold on. Ah.
Ah, I can't even see you.
I don't even know
T-
how to bring this. Hold on.
Can you just tilt it down? Yeah, you're on a laptop, bro. It's so easy.
Like this? Okay.
Uh-huh. Now try to lift your like legs up off the ground while you lean forward. Careful, 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 careful.
Yo, that's hard, bro.
Yeah, bro, it's intense.
Damn,
Um,
that's actually
so
pretty
yeah, like
hard.
yeah, oh yeah, I've been training those for I mean for a long while, and they just kind of clicked today
Fuck.
in a dope way. So yeah, bro,
Yeah.
it's kind of cool. Like we'll like go through different phases and stuff. You good? You pulled
Yeah.
something, famo?
Nah, just my groin's a little tight. I've been doing this like I love doing this stretch right here, man.
Yeah.
That
Um,
good crack.
nice, nice. That's yeah. So yeah, it's had a good sesh today. We were doing some of that, and then we were doing some low bridges, which is just like where you bend and you know like bend over, um, like on the ground and do a bridge and kind of like come in and out of it, which is those are pretty gnarly as well. So that was cool. And then yesterday I did a version of my like leg and core day that we dabbled in some of it, like some of the core stuff, but I've been just yeah, I honestly have like a pretty gnarly I kind of like I sort of use it as like ski focus, um, like a pretty gnarly leg and core day. It's like a lot of rotational stuff.
Yes.
Um,
Leg and core is a perfect combination,
oh,
bro.
it's
That's what it for me. If I'm doing core, I'm having a good leg day.
yep. I have some. I don't know if I ever sent you that post. I have some fi I could send you on the core
Please.
side, bro. It's like that machine where you like get in and lock your feet in and then you bend over at the waist, like you bend
Yeah.
over that way. So what
Yeah.
you do is I do two different exercises. I do one, first one I'm in there just straight, and then I like kind of do an isometric. So I just hold with my hamstrings, and then I do raises with dumbbells.
Mm.
So it
Wait,
like hits
wait, straight?
like straight out in front of you. So if I'm like over this way, I'm
Yeah.
like bringing it up like
Whew.
this, and it really hits like your low traps, which is nice, which helps a lot with like your posture and a lot of that stuff. And then
Mm.
I'll flip to my side. So like if the like the thing is here, I'm like laying over it with my side and I have my
Mm-hmm.
like a staggered stance
Mm-hmm.
and then do like side flexions with a, like a light dumbbell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
How much would you do with those
oh,
ones?
10 pounds.
Yeah, I was
10
about to say
pounds.
that
Yeah, no,
sound.
bro, no, like no
Yeah,
heavy weights at all. But like,
yeah, I was gonna
bro,
say, boy.
those side ones are so crazy, bro, because it like really hits your like adductors and stuff too. Because like you have like your legs are split, so like one leg's
Mm-hmm.
forward, one's back. So
Mm-hmm.
it's that, bro, your obliques, like
Shit,
it's
I might hit that tomorrow, bro.
I could send you. Let me. I found. I got it off Instagram, so
And
I
by
could.
the way, this background, you fuck with it, bro?
Yeah, this is fire. This is a little OB
Yeah,
joint, right?
yeah, he did a
Hmm.
little more to it. Yeah.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, bro. Let me see if I can peep this.
I don't know what
Damn.
it was, bro, but them boys got me saying, hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
So goofy, goofy. Yeah, I caught up with
Yeah.
Dylan today too. We had a nice long chat.
Oh, yeah, how's he?
He's good. You know, he's good. He's going to visit his girl's parents, like meeting him for
Oh,
like the second time this weekend.
tight,
So
tight.
yeah,
Where does
yeah.
she live?
Her parents live in Vegas, I think.
Are they flying?
Yeah, him and his girl are.
Damn, it was down the plane.
Yeah, bro, you know, he moving around.
Bro,
Um,
guess what's gonna happen to my teeth, bro? So
what's up?
I went to my dentist.
Hmm.
Obviously, no cavities. You feel me? We had cavities
Hmm.
one time,
Hmm.
never again. My teeth is cool, but my doctor was like, um, one, they're gonna try to finesse all my bills for me, by claiming that my teeth have been affected by the chemotherapy that I went through, which it is true. They did fuck up
Hmm.
my lining, my teeth a little bit,
Hmm. Yeah.
and so with this teeth right here, see this teeth right here,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, but
Your top two, these guys.
yeah, so
Okay.
it's good. This good. Gotta chill out, bro. But this I do that disturb. Yeah,
Send you
that's.
them nudie tooties. A
Let
dog. A dog.
me see if you can see it. You can, nah, you can't see it. Yeah, you married. You can't. Um. Oh yeah. So basically, in here, like due to the lining of this particular part here, there's like a certain space between both the teeth. So what they're trying to do is they're gonna shave them down and give me dentures and close the gap.
Dope.
So they're gonna try to have the insurance pay for that if they can finish that for me, which is about 6 bands, and
Sheesh. Run it
I get
up.
I get it closed, and then I don't have to worry about like the decay shit here.
Mm-hmm.
So
Nice.
it's
That's
got to be
fire.
done. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
Hopefully,
fire.
hopefully it gets it done.
Dope. See if I can find these motherfuckers on Instagram be having so many posts. My God. It's so fucking hard to find. I can't fucking find it, but you should. I mean, you could try it. It's pretty
Yeah, yeah.
straightforward. You figure it out.
I
Yeah,
got
dude,
you.
definitely some gas. That and then that Bosu ball one I showed you with like the
Ugh.
sheesh.
But the one I always do every day that I go to the gym is the stretching my palms on the mat. But
Mm,
that gets me in a I'm
mm-hmm,
locking in mindset,
mm-hmm,
right? It just makes me
mm-hmm,
feel like, okay, focus on like the small little joints is gonna help you
mm-hmm,
push. Like
mm-hmm,
even like I'm doing benching now, but I'm not
mm-hmm.
doing it like the macho niggas there. I'm just
Yeah.
keeping it at 135, simple
Mm-hmm,
as that,
mm-hmm,
right? But lately I've just been focusing on like I close my eyes and I try to go as
mm-hmm,
slow as I can, bro.
mm-hmm,
And instead of like using my back or anything at all, I'm focusing on like these muscles here.
mm-hmm.
And
Nice.
I can feel it like it's becoming lighter on my hands. But like the
Mm-hmm.
tough part is like keeping that focus because I'll lose a little bit of focus and the shit just become heavy all of a sudden. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah. Yeah.
But
Nice.
it's crazy how like you can just like tune in like that and
Yeah.
like you can lock in and like have like
Mm-hmm,
that kind of control in your body that way. I can do it with like soccer and certain aspects,
mm-hmm,
but like to find that the same level of focus and like weightlifting, yeah, it's been different, bro.
That's dope. Well, and that's just so important. I feel like
Mm,
because like if you can train in that state, like the improvements you're gonna make are gonna like follow that, like they're gonna go with that improved focus, you
hmm
know. So yeah, bro, I'm pumped. Yeah, I'm about to I think about to get back in the gym heavy. They switched up the schedule in a good way. It's a bit of a bitch. I gotta be at the gym at 6:30. But I'm gonna start hitting that a few days a week. Honestly I like doing my
I
own
like that.
thing.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
there at
but
5:30 too, so I feel you.
yeah, bro, a little 6:30 to 8 is kind of
Hmm
a vibe.
hmm
Because we're getting now like before we weren't doing the movement stuff like,
hmm
but I like having that like that combination of things makes for really good workouts.
Yeah.
Like um yeah, just learning that stuff, learning the ways to connect your body and combining that with strength is like it's a
hmm
really good combo. Okay, well these motherfuckers at work really ain't responding, so we can lock in. It's 5 o'clock somewhere and here. So suck my
Bah.
butt. Bye bye.
So you got so were they notified when that you're offline?
I mean, like I'm technically cool. Like I'm looking at it, but like I'm just not gonna get deep with it. Um, okay. Do any intro today? Do we want to rock with that, or
Yeah,
what
yeah,
we
yeah,
on? Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Let's
yeah,
get the
yeah,
intro
yeah, yeah.
crack a
Let me get
lacking.
you with the intro you felt because I got it.
Mm.
Got it like that. This one's what I'm saying, a little fried one. But welcome to podcast number 18, The Blueprint. Right, this is our podcast, Music from the Mountaintop. This is episode number 17, 18. We don't know yet, depending on how we edit this joint, but I'm feeling 18. I go by Sir Him the First, your mom and dad's favorite, Mr. Fanta. Middle name Fun, last name Caprice Sun. Yours truly, Macarios. Right, and here with me, he goes by Big Glow, Sir Ski Ski, Big Slope, middle name B, last name Flo. Yours truly, my G Zachary. What it do,
Hey,
my
what up,
G?
baby?
Yeah.
My man is back in his bag.
Yeah, back in it.
That's fire. That's fire, bro.
Yeah.
I love that
Bro,
shit.
I got so many made up, bro. So it's like copy and paste. I got so
I
many, bro.
love it, bro.
Yeah. But yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna live edit this doc. I don't know, like what you said. Like I've got it slid up on the other screen, so I'm gonna live edit this.
Yeah, I'll show you how this because what I did,
Okay.
I'm gonna send you a picture of it myself, girl. Good. Hello. Um, yeah, I kind of like basically did my own thing with it. It's sick, but I like to have it in my this format, just so when I edit the podcast or
Okay.
when I have every episode like aligned with the transcript of it. So just check your messages. Just zoom into
Okay.
the
Yeah.
picture on. So I have it set up already in my on my end, like just how you did it, but I just kind of copied it and pasted it and put it in that format for myself.
Okay.
Helps me.
No,
But
yeah,
yeah,
no,
it's
I, I'm rocking with that. How about this? So
hmm
I think that no, that like makes sense as you like customize. How about we go through and refine that content for you
yeah.
to use in that? Like that's what I'm thinking for this because I don't think this is perfect. Like
hmm
I spent 30 minutes, something like that, just dabbling, thinking.
Yeah.
But I think this is a good start. But I think we can customize it. Like stuff I want to do is like Mac introduces the episode and title alongside like what would we call that, what you just did with like the I don't like what the fuck, I don't even know what do we fucking call
Yeah.
that.
I thought about that too, bro. Shit. Like, I wanted to be corny, but corny in like a humor, bro. Like a humor with the
Yeah,
boys. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
That's
what would
on
you
you. I'm gonna
yeah
leave that to you,
yeah
bro.
yeah
Tattoo. I know your ass when you about to get on that GDP, bro. I can tell that look.
no
Hey, intro sounds gay. Into a dog show. No.
yeah no introduction, but I'm saying like the content of it, so like we'll always like introduce the podcast episode
Yeah.
topic,
Yeah.
and then I'm trying to like think about what we call that, like you riff like oh, dang.
Ah. Oh,
I
and
think I got it, yeah.
okay. The reason I have it set up this way for me, it's because I'm just attaching it to this particular podcast. Like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
yeah, the next one can have what we're talking about with it. You feel
Hmm.
me? This is
Totally.
just like,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
just want to like I want to kind of customize the content section really. That's what I'm doing now.
absolutely.
So like what I did is like introduction segment. Honestly, the duration doesn't fucking matter. That just kind of came out. That's
I
not
like
a
it though.
huge deal. But
Mm-hmm.
it's a guidepost. And then like I
Mm-hmm.
changed the comment to like Mac to introduce the podcast episode, the topic, and then Mac to riff on the nicknames to introduce himself, Zach, and any guests.
Okay, I think I can see that
Yeah.
live actually too. Hold on, let
Oh
me
yeah,
pop
yeah,
that
yeah.
up.
If you got into Google, yeah,
Yeah,
it's I'm editing live there.
how
Um,
bad? Let me pop that up.
yeah.
Keep going.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I think that's the introduction segment. Again, a few minutes, we kind of like, you know, honestly, sort of like, I almost think like we can honestly shoot the shit, kind of like, oh, what's up, bro? And then like sort of like fade into like, okay, like let's lock in. Are we live? All right, bet. Like, because I feel like I hear that on podcasts where they'll start talking and be like, oh, are we live? Like, yeah, yeah, we're locked. And then like, kind of maybe something like that.
Yeah,
Uh,
I can
okay.
see it
So
now. I'm
yeah,
good.
yeah. Yeah, yes. I mean, I think that's good unless there's anything else you wanted to add there like that. I just wanted to like kind of customize it and like chat through it, make sure we're on the same page,
Mm-hmm.
maybe edit little things. I think maybe
Mm-hmm.
we'll like maybe um maybe like shift some of these around potentially.
Yeah,
Um yeah, like I think like it might be a good one to um
I
hmm,
think we should do that. You see the interactive listening segment. I think that should be a bit more.
okay. That one I think will probably be a while till it's actually real. Um
This is true. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I'm
I'm.
like, what do you think about, or like where my head is at right now? I was like, what do you think about with like how, how do we start once we do the intro? Like, do we want to, like, I have a couple thoughts bouncing around. Like, I think this would be a great time to hop into if we're gonna do any of that like movement jam stuff or any stuff
Okay.
like
Yeah,
transition to that. Like, I think that could be a really good way to ground in.
because then we
Um,
could do that while asking like talking about their day, like share how they're feeling, share how they're doing while they're
mhm,
doing those
yeah,
movements as well.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think that could be good. I also think that might dovetail into like I know we talked about some of the personal development stuff. Like we could talk about like, okay, like how's it going, bro? Like, what's up with your goals? Like, I'm saying some of that like accountability. Um, like the way I said it to Dylan, I think I like worded it well to him is like, kind of just showing that like healthy, like that healthy expression of the masculine. And
Mm-hmm.
like I either think we should move a little bit, like get locked in, do that thing, kind of get our communication flowing, and then maybe transition to that. Like, okay, bro. So like, all right, we got it moving. We're here, right? Okay, like what's going on? Like, how's it going? What's up? Like, and like kind of maybe dive into some of that stuff. Because we kind of
Now,
start like, oh, go ahead,
would
go
this
ahead.
be would this be like when we have a guest or just like
Mhm,
period? That's what we
mhm.
do.
Yeah. I think that's a good question. I'm not 100% sure. What do you think?
Because I feel like that's what we should do with get. And we could obviously practice and like have our go
Mhm,
to and try new
mhm,
things out. But I think like the pods where we have when it's just me and you, it's like moments like these to discuss like how we can grow and get better and
mhm.
like what you talking about. And then when it's with a guest, we get to practice. We get to really do that. So I think
Yeah.
that's how I look at it. But I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I kind of think I personally think like some movement portion could be in every episode because honestly
Yeah,
I kind of think we need to find a rhythm for that not to be awkward for people. You know
exactly,
what I'm
exactly.
saying? So I
Yeah,
think that I like I in my mind I think that could be a staple of the pods where we like again we pick
we have to
something,
do.
we take 5, 10, 15 minutes. Like honestly maybe playing that game. That might be a
Mm,
good one, bro.
mm.
Just like explain a game real quick, explain the game like you and I know it. Like we get in, we can dabble, we can get a little weird with it when it's just us, or like when we're demonstrating, but then showing people that because we're like that got everybody so locked in. Those two little games we played,
Whew, we were
we're
locked in.
like
Yeah,
we were locked in though, and everyone was like laughing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a really fun one to just kind of lock into some communication, and it doesn't have to be that every time, but I think things like that. Um, like honestly, it could be as simple as like literally figuring out how to get our cameras down and like, hey, like hit some of those wrist things, get rolling, hop, pop a squat, like, you
yeah,
know, and
like
just kind
yeah,
of like, I just think there's something to like getting that in. I think there's probably a good aspect to, I think the games are good in a sense of like the communication aspect.
yeah.
Um, so I think that like that
Mm,
there's something good about that. And I think that one game I think the one game we played actually probably lends itself the best to not being in the same room necessarily because you can
Hmm
like see, right? I think you could see and you can kind of make those cues still.
hmm
Um, but
That
maybe,
one,
yeah,
that one's
go ahead.
also good because that could also be something that continues out throughout the pod,
Uh,
right? Like, you know what I'm
okay.
saying? Like it's not just well and done. Like one of the games, the one you were
Sure.
just talking about
Yeah.
with the sticky note, like we're not you can keep guessing throughout the whole entire pod, which I think would be kind of cool for the guests to just have that on their mind still. Like I'm trying to figure out what these motherfuckers are as well.
Oh,
You know what I'm
oh wait,
saying,
wait,
bro?
you're talking about the sticky notes. I wasn't even thinking about those. No, that would be interesting.
You feel me, bro? Like, you know what I
Oh,
mean? Like and like
that could be, yeah.
we'll cater the chat and the convo with the pod,
Oh,
right? And then like when he starts talking, try to like ask questions about it, we answer some yes and no's, but be like, yo, we gotta get back to what we're talking about, throwing them off. But he still gotta be thinking about who we are, type shit. You know what I mean?
ooh, no, no, interesting. I think that's cool. Like that's different than what I was thinking, but no, that's actually really
Which one were we
interesting.
talking about?
I was just talking about purely movement stuff still, like
Ah, okay, 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 okay.
those little like that little game where you told me to stop,
Oh,
go,
yeah,
reverse,
yeah.
all that.
Okay.
No, I think that's
Ooh,
fire though, actually. No,
boulders are fire.
both of those. So I think that like what we could do, like I like the like fusion of those things actually.
Mm,
Um, hmm. Yeah. No, that's interesting. I'm trying to think about like because I think the movement game
mm,
that specific one is easy to do, like as
yes.
easy as it's gonna get, like when you're not in the same room because you can see,
Mm-hmm.
you just see one
Mm-hmm.
another.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What I
and
thought about
yeah.
is like, okay, with the, because in my head I was thinking about how that would work on a live pod. We would individually get on like a private chat, like with each other, right? And
Hmm.
then you would say this and I would say that. So it's like,
Hmm.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of like how we did
Yeah.
it, but all via chat. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yours,
No, no, no. I like those. I'm gonna edit this real quick. So
that's tough. Play the 0 point game to drop into the space and then get communication rolling through one another, sticking up game to be executed via Zoom private chat. Like this. Well, you know what I was
hmm.
thinking? Like when Carl said he has a podcast equipment and set up, like what did he mean by that?
Like a podcast studio.
What do you mean by that, bro?
So probably like professional microphones, like nice cameras, stuff like that. You know.
Bro, yo, time out. I'm a I'm gonna figure out how to be a podcast producer, bro. Because if I can go there, figure and do some bullshit where like I help people come and like, yo, come right out the studio and I'm just there. I'm talking to
Mhm.
Carl about that. Okay.
I mean, yeah. I mean, honestly, bro, that's what I've been seeing. I actually just told Danny. I was telling him, I was like, bro, I was like, I just got plugged. Like, we got to get you back on the pod soon. Like, I told him about your little arc with him and Dylan. He was like, damn, that's fire. I was like, yeah, bro,
Yeah.
Mac is sliding into this little podcast producer shit, kind of
This shit
nice.
is fun, bro. I'm trying to.
Yeah, bro.
I want to take that creativeness into not just that, but more things as well too, bro. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
So, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, we back.
I like that, and I think that like as part of the questionnaire, we can get some frame on good people to ask for them. You know
Okay. Mm,
what I'm saying? Because like not everyone like well not necessarily know like because like we all kind of knew each other. It was like a little
yeah.
easier to like come up with people. So like
Because I would love to have Connor. on here. That motherfucker would be
Oh,
hilarious.
oh my God, bro.
God damn,
He's a
that'd be
fucking hoot. I've been texting him all day. And well, he's saying that, we were talking about the trips, and then of course ADHD's is like, hey, look at this fire VRBO. I was like, bro, that shit was tough.
Connor is his brains on another level.
Dude, bro, it really is. He's got an interesting one.
Yeah.
Um, okay, so I like that. I think that like some sort of like again, just like get it cracking. Either you and I probably don't have to do the sticky note game with the two of us, I wouldn't think. But like I really like the movement stuff. I just like I don't know, like there's something when he said that like movement jam podcast thing, um, that just sort of like I don't know, was kind of
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
fire.
One in many,
Um,
bro. Yeah, I think that's
yeah,
like leading number one. That's leading number
yeah,
one,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, and then dabble with the sticky note game with guests. That was a good one.
Hmm.
I just think that was a good one to like get people asking questions and stuff.
You feel me? Because
Um,
like, you just mentioned it one time, we make sure we get it done, and then we continue with the pod. And the whole entire time, he could interject and ask us, "So, am I this? Am I
mm,
that?" And we just say yes or no. You feel me? It's a quick little
mm,
response, and move back to what we're just talking about.
yeah,
You know what I mean? It keeps the
yeah,
convo like
yeah,
fresh, I would
yeah.
say.
Okay, and I'm kind of annotating here like what would be all versus like the sticky note with
Facts,
just guess.
facts,
Yep.
yeah.
Um.
The movements for every episode for sure. 'Cause I just think that we have to practice that.
Totally.
Yeah, I really like that, bro.
Yeah, I like where we're heading here. So I think the personal development stuff that might be a little bit more without guests. Like I think that's sort of like our persisting like theme when it's just the lads.
Hmm.
Um, and I think this is where we dovetail into like talking about those goals and like checking in on those. Like, oh, I'm stuck here. Like, what are you thinking? That kind of stuff. Um, yeah. So here we can. Did you like that framework I was telling you about with like the game, like the different
Yeah,
games? Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So I think like if you rock with like if that makes sense to you, I think like what makes sense is like probably like you got to sit down, figure out which ones, figure out the
Okay.
things that are important, get those down, and then
Mm-hmm.
we just wrap on them.
But
And and yeah, I think that like in tandem, like so what I'm doing is I'm gonna do a check-in with myself on them and a check-in with myself on them in May. So I'm doing like monthly check-ins throughout the quarter, like with myself to like keep it a bill. But I think that these weekly check-ins too will add like another nice layer of like iterate,
100%.
like a nice little layer of iteration and accountability. Um, you know,
Because it's nice to say, yeah, a month from now, but it's like, man,
mm,
when you were
mm,
alone, you get a little comfortable
yeah, yeah, it's
sometimes.
easy.
The weekly ones I'm with for, I
Mhm,
rather go by those.
mhm. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's important.
Mm.
Um, yeah. So here, like,
I do apologize in advance if you hear the lawnmower.
oh, you chilling? Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, and if you want, I can give you like the ones that I'm generally like
please.
using. I'll put those in here.
Man, I drank the apple Kool-Aid for a long time. Like Google Docs is fire. Like I know you could do this with pages, but it takes a second for it to. You can't. Well, I guess you could do it with notes. It's fine, but this is just a lot more
Well, this is
easier.
just easier because like I have a
Yeah,
PC, so like I
yeah,
can't
so
get
much
to that,
easier. And the Google interface works fucking amazing on Macs, bro. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Just I don't like Chrome. Chrome be fucking killing my battery, so I had to delete that.
Fair. Yeah. Um,
Okay,
yeah.
be
So
using the framework of the games of life, mental health, movement slash gym, relationships, career, money, and crypto.
so like yeah, like mental health is its own category, movement.
Yeah.
I guess yeah. Yeah.
I
Um,
mean, there's some fun
yeah.
games in that in
Oh
all those
yeah.
categories, bro, for
Oh
sure.
yeah. Yeah,
I
there's
just
some good stuff.
I figure some out.
Yeah. Well, and again, like those are for like if those don't feel like the ones, riff.
Change them
You know
up.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's what that's how I'm defining them. I mean that feels like that hits most aspects of life for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And yours might be different. Like but also like I mean soccer falls under movement, like so those are it's basically like mental, physical, your relationships, and then
Yeah.
your money, your career I kind of put into that, like taking care of that, doing stuff like that.
Sure, it
Um,
could mean the vessel, our vessel, which is our body, it could mean the low.
yeah.
So I see what you're
Well,
saying.
yeah. Well, and like yeah, like crib, yeah, it could be that. It could be the whip for you if you want to like
Yeah,
get on top of taking care of that, or
yeah,
the crib for your parent, whatever. So yeah, like
yeah.
I like that. That's felt like approachable. Yeah, yeah. So I assume you haven't sat down and done this exercise yet, yeah?
Which one? This one here?
Just these, yeah, you haven't done that yet, right? Like, because we're just kind of like
No,
really okay, cool. Honestly, like I'll like just like rap on it for a second if you're down,
please,
because like
please. Let me
um
zoom in real quick and see this shit. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. So like the ones I have for mental health, my two things are really just having like a strong daily routine, and then like an important one is creative outlets and like consistently touching those.
Okay, okay, okay,
So
okay.
um, the routine I'm feeling pretty strong about. Like I'm I'm definitely like today I woke up a little late and was running around, but like I got in some meditation time a little bit later. Like it wasn't perfect, but I got it in. I did some breath work. Um, so I'm feeling good about that. The routine stuff is going strong. I don't think I need to get back to consistent journaling. Like that's
Mm,
important. I really was liking like that thing I was telling you about that journaling around setting kind of my intention and like taking it through all of the chakra centers. Like it just felt it's just very powerful for like shifting your intention and your energy. So I'm gonna get back to that because just important.
mhm.
I kind of have petered off that in the last month or so, month and a half, but I'm gonna lock in there. So that's the mental health stuff, and then creative outlets.
Mm,
I really got to get on that. Like, I just need to buy myself that fucking
the
keyboard.
piano. I was
I
just
want
thinking
it, bro.
that too.
I'm just thinking, bro. I'm super drawn to it right now. I think that I'm gonna be honest. I think the math in music's gonna connect some crazy shit in my brain and
Hmm.
be this really like just as, like a good outlet. Like, and I think that like those times when I just want to when I sit and fucking I'm like I don't really want to watch TV, but like there's
Yes.
nothing else to. I think I might just go like I want to go just dabble. Like,
Would you mind if I dabble into the that what you're talking about?
oh, of course, of course.
I one let me go off what you just said. You said the piano thing. I think just get the piano, right, bro? Because one thing that I think you would be so amazing at, bro, because like you once you get into something, you dive in, you dive in. When once you get a good little jump and you know what the bass is, how deep it
Yeah.
is, you go in all the time. So I think once you get the piano, get Logic Pro, GarageBand, one of those. Well, GarageBand is free. Some music software because you can even do more with the piano. You can make the
Hmm.
piano so it sound like the
Hmm.
one that was playing at your boy's crib. You feel me? So
Hmm.
just get the piano, learn how to play with that, and you can expand your horizon with
Hmm.
other
Yeah.
things. That's what I do here, bro. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But with the mental health, shit, what have I been doing? One, I stopped going to bed late, right? Because what I
Yeah.
was doing is I was just up thinking whether I'm gaming or not. I'll be finding
Yeah.
myself going to bed at like 1 a.m., right?
Yeah.
So going to bed late, not hitting the pen so much.
Just like yeah, like like and especially like the big thing with that. So like what that would look like in this, if this is one you want to keep focus on,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
like
yeah,
a consistent bedtime, consistent like
yeah,
managing their circadian rhythm,
yeah.
doing stuff like that. Like that would
Mm-hmm,
be a big one. So like that would
mm-hmm.
be one major key. Giving yourself some clearance before bed with the weed
Yeah,
because that fucks up
yeah,
your sleep like the depth of your sleep. Like I try to
exactly.
keep it like it's usually like 2 hours or so for me. Like I'll
Yeah,
give it a
yeah,
couple hours clearance.
yeah.
Um, yeah, so I think like those would be great ones. Like, hey, like just like consciously smoking weed, not because like bro, with
Yeah.
the pen, bro, you can just be like,
Cool.
I'm just
Done.
chugging, bro, and
Even
then you
laying
look
there
up
too.
and you're like, bro, I'm fucking what, you know.
Yeah.
So like those would be great ones.
Hmm.
Um,
Also,
yeah,
yeah, going to bed on time, right?
yeah,
Making sure that because I got a big ass TV in my room. Make sure that's turned off at a certain time of the night, right? And
mm,
I got my HomePod working again, so I have it set to play 432 hertz
mm,
rain and like relaxing sound at a certain
yeah,
time, right? So
hmm,
that's also been helping me stay like, hey,
yep,
don't forget about
yeah,
your routine. I have been
hmm,
failing in other things, eating at nighttime, making sure I don't eat at nighttime, even though
hmm,
Ramadan's over. I
yeah,
have still been eating late now. It's like I need to
yeah,
work on that. So I got to hold
yeah,
myself accountable for that.
hmm, hmm,
And before we move forward, the creative outlet one, uh,
hmm,
I think for me the biggest thing I have been doing
hmm,
to substitute playing games before going to bed. Right, I get my laptop, I lay in bed, and I get on Logic and I just make not beats but interludes, right?
Hmm.
What I would do before I go to bed, so my mind is exhausted.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been doing as a creative outlet, which I don't really and soccer, but that's the
Hmm.
only one, bro.
Yeah, no, I mean no, those are fire. I think those are cool. Like what I like I don't know. I'd have to dabble with that stuff. I don't know if that's like the vibe, like as far as me like making beats and shit, like or like that kind of
Not
thing. I
making
don't know if that I don't think that's for
no
me necessarily.
live. You can do live music with your piano.
That might be fun. What I would love to do is make stuff or like get some cool stuff and then have you mix it and then like that's what I'm saying like that I
Cool.
think that'd be fire is like that like collaboration
Yeah,
or
why not?
and bro that fucking thing I sent you a long time ago with the shit you put on your body and it like has like beats like it has do you remember that so that
Oh,
there's these like things you put on your body and then you like tune them to
oh
have a specific
yeah.
I think
And
that
you
would
move
like
around.
that would be the
Ooh,
thing for me, bro. Like creating like with that, like how fire would it be? Like I do some shit on the piano, like kind of the sample, you mix it, like create, pull out, like mash it up, and then go take that and like make fucking shit with my body,
oh,
like that,
that's
like
tight.
plays that. That'd
Oh,
be
that's
tough.
tight.
Yeah, that'd
That's
be
tight.
tough.
See, bro.
Yeah.
See what, bro? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's some fun stuff to do right there.
So the question is, I had told myself that I was going to get that gassy one if I got the job. I didn't get that, but now I've seen that one and I don't want another.
Wait, how much is that one more?
I think, it's it's the other one was 150 but didn't come with a stand. So that would probably be
Okay.
around at least two and some change. And this
Yeah,
one was
yeah.
like 349 maybe, but had like good aesthetics, like and was like the whole thing.
Yeah, I get that
So
one. I get that one.
I think I'm gonna have to just make the move because and honestly, also I've been talking about this for a long enough time. I think that's the thing for me. Like, if I say
You
it
gotta do it.
once, maybe twice, I don't always buy it because like I be getting
Yeah.
excited about shit. I gotta like have some fucking.
You gotta chill out. You gotta chill out.
I gotta have some stop gaps to put in there. But I've been thinking about this and wanting to do this for like now. I mean, shit, the whole year. You know,
Hmm.
so I think it might be. I think it might be, yeah, I gotta make that move. And honestly, bro, I'll slide that bitch on the Amazon credit card, get the little 5% off, you know?
This is
Yeah.
her.
I just think I don't know, because I just like I never knew that music was so mathematical when I played music. And I'm
Yeah.
like coming back to this, like it's been crazy, like over the last, 6 months, year, like I've been coming back to this, like I have this very interesting mathematical brain that I never
Hmm.
understood was, and like I kind of
Hmm.
always thought I sucked at math.
Hmm.
Um, but I've just realized that I didn't have like I didn't have the proper incentive to learn math properly, to learn the
Yeah.
math. Like I didn't have an
That's big.
application. I had boring fucking teachers. Like so it's like that's what's like, I'll get a beat and I don't give a fuck. This shit ain't fun.
Hmm. Hmm.
But now that I'm seeing the applications of it and like dabbled in a little bit of that in college, like applied statistics and stuff like that. Like I literally did better in applied statistics, like in classes where we applied statistics than I did baseline statistics. Like that shit was hard as fuck. And then I went and used it. I was like, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. So
Yeah.
I think that like I just have this like I've had this pang of intuition that I think music and understanding it from the mathematical perspective will like tie some shit together in my brain or like make some connections that haven't been there before.
Ooh.
Yeah, bro.
I think you
And
should, bro. I think you
I'm
should
going
get
to.
fuck it.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I'm
hey,
digging.
bro. Listen, bro. I'm fuck it. We gonna slide. I think I sent you the link, so that'll be my
Th-
reference there.
does Sophie get do you come home or be home and Sophie just got some Amazon boxes just pulling up here and there?
We do. We do. We have that. Ooh, bro. This shit is heat too.
Send me the link again.
Just look in the links of our combo. It's like the first one,
Ah,
I think.
it's so much work, bro.
Oh my God. Will you be okay, Mac? Are you gonna make it? You suck. Oh, that's funny.
Wait, I just have the
It's the
hold
Amazon
on.
link. It's,
Oh,
it's
I
the
got
first
you.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah, that one. Yeah, do it. Do it.
No, right. Like that's pressure. And like the
Bro,
thing
and
is,
it matches your crib's
like like
aesthetic.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's building the aesthetic, and it'll kind of because what I've been wanting to do is like kind of build out my man cave and decorate it a little bit better. And
Uh,
this, I'm not gonna do it right this second, but it also gives me a good excuse. Um, to buy some soundproof panels. A person that works at my company actually is also a part owner in the soundproof panel company, and they have
yeah.
some fire ones that are like designs, like they have like blue panels with like waves in them and shit. Like, so I kind of throw those panels up down in the
That'd be
basement, which I think,
hard.
yeah, bro, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. And hey, who knows? Maybe at some point the basement becomes a little podcast studio
Shit.
or some. You feel me?
Even hey,
Um,
bro. Yes, yes. I
a
bet
little
you a spot,
podcast, a
right?
little music, a little yeah, bro. This is my
Yeah,
domain down here,
yeah,
you know.
yeah, yes,
So,
yes. Got a
um,
big ass bathroom down there if you want to
bro,
go sleep in that big old closet of a shower, bro. That you
bro,
got down there. That
I
thing is
know, bro.
so big.
I
Exact.
know, bro. We got to get that shit figured out with the leveling so we can use it. Cause, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'd lay out in that bitch and
Bro, it's so
vibe.
big. Me and
So
Boosie were in
big,
there like, bro, we could have a few of us in
bro.
here,
Honestly, what I would love to do is put like a two-person sauna in there
bro.
and like a
Ooh,
drop-down cold plunge. But that would be a
like,
lot of money.
yeah.
But that would be a lot of
Uh,
money. That investment probably doesn't make sense in this house because this is like not our
yeah.
forever home.
That's more like that's a more like when you're about to sell the house, you know, you're about to sell the house in a year and you're just doing it because of fuck it. And
See,
and you
even
you
that, I
you
see.
you 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 would
I
text the next niggas about it. Like, hey, cuz.
Well, I see. I think the thing is something like that you don't do for the value it adds to your home because for what you put in, you probably don't get crazy ROI. Like you're not going to get
1,000%.
you're not getting dollar for dollar
Shit
on
gonna
that.
break. Shit gonna break. Some
Well,
go
it's gonna
wrong.
break, and like, bro, it's probably gonna be fucking 20 racks or something to do.
Yeah,
Like that's probably
that's
20
true.
racks to do. So it's like, you know, probably not that in this job, um, or
But
in
20
this
rack.
crib. But
20.
but yeah, it just probably doesn't make sense. There's other stuff we got to do first.
Yeah.
Um, but I
I
don't
mean, no
know.
one's
Like
down there like that. Plus, you have two
we got two
showers.
other
Bang.
showers. Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah,
there's just other. There's just we just we got other shit prioritized before that.
yeah, yeah.
But I am gonna cop this. I gotta fuck, bro. I hate when you like save links. How it doesn't take like when I click the link, take me back to the motherfucking app, Amazon.
Yes.
I know that
That.
shit is not that hard. Take me to the
I
app.
mean,
If I have the app,
you
take me to the app,
you and Danny were talking about it, bro.
bro. Ooh, bro. This man Danny is working on 3 projects. Like already, bro. He slid onto 3 projects, sliding off the
He's the
motherfucker.
best, man.
Bro, he's a shooter. And bro, we were talking, I was kind of giving him a little, just giving him some perspective, my thoughts on like, how he navigates like negotiating that little did y'all talk about that at all? His like little thing he's got, or not a little thing, like his this opportunity that he's got.
Mm-mm.
So one of the projects he's working on for this guy, this dude has guap and basically has a few businesses. Oh
Oh,
no.
yes.
Yeah, so that thing. So he got a little bit more detail on that. And um, it honestly came out good. Like the guy was talking some good shit.
Yeah.
And um and so I was kind of giving him some ideas on like my thoughts of like here, this is how, like do this, like this is a good opportunity for you to like stand on business and be like, listen, I've had these issues. This is the way I'm willing to work, like, and
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
take up space, which I think
Yep.
is big for Danny. So yeah, bro, he's got bro a crazy opportunity, bro. So he like basically the way this is structured high level, he's gonna have a salary and also get opportunity for equity in like stuff. So there'll be like multiple, he's gonna be able to make like 2 or 3 income streams off this one opportunity. And like
Damn.
this dude does not play. Like this dude has built like this dude made his money in 5 software. Like he built 5 software companies and sold them, and like that's where he made his money. So this dude has got reps and like exits and building stuff. So I was just kind of
So,
giving him a
like,
little advice, like a little bit of my thoughts. But bro, he's about to fucking get it.
what exactly is Danny gonna be doing?
So Danny will have a few different roles. He'll be kind of his operational manager, like he'll manage the businesses he currently has. That'll be like
Gotcha.
his little mailbox, like that's his salary money. And
Yep.
then they'll be doing some consulting work where Danny will get an equity stake in that to some degree, as well as um like an idea factory of like building businesses. And I think he can
Mm,
get equity out of that as well. So like
damn.
my man is cooking. Like,
Fuck yeah, bro.
yeah. So
Bro,
I'm pumped for him.
it's funny how Source be answering your silent wishes. You know what I'm
Bro.
saying? Like,
Like this is essentially like uh, exactly what Danny wants to do.
yeah, yeah.
And this came literally less than a week after he put in his notice at his job that he had needed to quit for over a year, probably.
Yeah.
And I
Wow.
told him, I was like, bro, like you like don't gloss over the fact that like as soon as you took the step that you know you needed to take, look what came to you. Look what opened
Exactly.
up. Like, and obviously you've been grinding, you've been working. Um, I think this is a great time to, I don't know if you saw my Instagram story that I posted a little bit ago, but I heard, did you see it?
Which one?
Um, so I heard this on the Rogan podcast yesterday. I heard him talk about this, and it's from this book that I'm going to throw on my reading list. It's called the War of Art. So it's like for artists,
Mm, mm.
and the quote is, "When we sit down each day and do our work, power concentrates around us. The muse takes note of our dedication. She approves." Yeah,
Read that one more time.
yeah,
Read
yeah.
that one more time.
When we sit down each day and do our work, power
Hmm.
concentrates around us. The muse takes note of our dedication. She approves.
Oh, she. Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So
Source.
like, yeah, and
Mm,
it's like what that like how that hit me when they were talking about is like, listen, like, and Joe Rugg was talking about how he sits down and writes, right? He's like, something it's
mm.
hard, and like he's like, but I know that when I do that, like when I go through that suck, like it is better. It is
Yeah.
rewarding when it when it explodes a
Comes.
stadium because I have put that work in,
Yeah.
and it really like it like just that quote hit for me and like really invigorated me because like I've been going really hard. Um, I've been going really hard. I was kind of going really hard early like first quarter, and then got busy. Some stuff petered off. Some stuff came up,
Yep.
and like kind of stepped away from stuff a little bit, but like
And
I'm
to get
back in
married.
it. Yeah, yeah, no, and that's yeah, like there's plenty, like it happens. I'm not beating myself, I was like, okay, but like time to lock back in. So,
Yep.
I've also like over the last 2 days, I'm about 2/3 of the way or something through this article that's really fire. Um, that's kind of related and down that rabbit hole of some of that quantum technology stuff that I've been, exploring. And
Yeah.
this article is so interesting. The name of the article is The Quantum Theory of Consciousness. And
Okay.
it's basically hypothesizing that our brains and like our neural networks are quantum information centers. So like they function the same way as quantum physics and quantum, like the way that quantum technology works, our brains work and our brains and nervous systems and shit work in the same way as these quantum technology and quantum physics things that we have begin to understand, which was like draw some really interesting like things through that. um
Damn. Can you expand
yeah.
more on that a little bit?
So, like for example, like some of the fundamental theories of quantum mechanics or physics
Yeah.
are around, like for example, one of the really big ones is superposition. So
Okay.
basically, it what that means is that like these two particles are connected to one another, and then like a change to one particle impacts and changes the other particle regardless of how far they are
Well,
apart from one another.
sure. Yeah.
So, like the way that works here is like they're purporting that these different systems and receptors and things we have in our bodies are like tuned to different vibrational frequencies, and that like we can like our brains and things can be impacted by the earth, people,
Mm,
information being sent, and like when you're attuned to these different frequencies, like your body can then take in that information, and like that's how, like based on basically the tuning in your body, that's how my experience can be so much different than yours based on like what my body is attuned to and like what information I can receive versus
mm.
what information you can receive in certain situations. So it's very intense, it's pretty dense.
How do you
um
not believe in source when you think about things like this, bro? It's like
yeah,
this is powerful stuff, bro. It gives me
bro,
chills
yeah,
thinking about that stuff,
yeah.
bro.
and yeah, I think it's like a very interesting interpretation of this in and builds on a lot of other like scientific theories and talks about the difference between this and why they think that quantum physics better explains the human brain and kind of condition versus classical physics, where classical physics is like sort of limited. It's this linear thing where like
Yeah.
quantum physics, like the foundations of quantum physics are waves.
Yeah.
And these waves are, yeah, I mean there's just like all this information that is passed through these waves. um Yeah.
I
So
mean,
so I'm
shit, if you think
yeah.
about it, everything in the universe is waves. It's like everything flows. It's not like
Yeah.
ding, ding,
So
ding, ding. It's, oh my
yeah.
God, bro.
So I'm like again like I'm in this phase right now with the quantum technology where I'm trying like I'm doing my research, I'm doing my homework so I understand. The industry is primarily like in a hardware development phase from what I can gather. Like they're using it in some fashions like in health and stuff like that, but I don't really want to use it for those applications necessarily.
Hmm.
Um and like what I'm in the process of doing is I'm positioning myself to like understand this well enough to when hardware catches up, I want to have something in the hopper. Like
Okay.
I want to
Like an
have something
idea.
ready. Yeah, like an
Yeah.
idea, a proof of concept,
Yeah.
like these things we've talked about with the um social media with performance with these stock market. Like I want to
Yeah.
have something like this like fleshed out to some degree to where I
Yeah.
can go get like some horsepower to like make it real.
Yeah.
And so I'm doing that, and then and then like as I'm catching inspiration, I'm just kind of continuing to I want to get like a picture of the landscape out here in Colorado. There's actually like a good presence and a lot of energy to like to support and foster and kind of curate and like make a make a culture of this quantum technology and like
Yeah.
have it be here. So yeah, I'm trying to like learn or I'm learning so that like I can come speak intelligently about it from
Yeah.
the perspective that I'll have. Like I won't be an engineer necessarily or a physicist necessarily, um but I want
Once
to
you
be able to
become a savant in this shit.
I don't know. I mean, there's been a couple thoughts that have passed through that like what I think could be interesting is taking because I've like neuroscience is something I've been fascinated in for years. I
Hmm.
think like finding and this is where I'm probably gonna have to create it for myself. I think creating this intersection of like neuroscience and quantum technology could be something that I just no one is fucking doing that. So but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do that and strategize and like honestly I'm going to talk to Carl. He's got some second and third hand connections that are literally in the space. So I'm gonna keep, just again keep doing my work, let that power fucking coalesce around me, and then strategize my entry into this scene.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, but the thing is like to go be in those rooms, I've got to be fucking reading these research papers that are fucking taking me like 3 days to read. Like, bro,
Ooh, fuck
what
that.
I'm saying, like, bro, I mean, they're tough, bro. Like, but I mean, it's only 20 pages. It's not even that long. It's only 20 pages, but bro, it's like
Yeah, but the info is it
it's
gets
bro, they have I think they have 100 like I'm 14 of 19 pages through and they have referenced 75. They've cited 75 sources.
yeah, just sparks noted for me, bro. That's insane. But I
Yeah,
respect you
so
for going through that because
well,
that's not
it,
easy thing to do.
it's not easy and then the thing is like that's there's something in developing that capability for me. Like one of my struggles has always been like struggling to sit down and really dive into shit and like not
Mhm.
getting distracted or all that. So
I
like
feel that. Same.
I'm trying to build this muscle because like that's the thing is like when I and as I cultivate that muscle, like it just adds another dimension to what I can do in this like
Hmm.
very, very intense way. Like because I have a lot of energy, a lot of ideas, but I don't go deep enough or I haven't went deep enough historically at times. And like when I can go deep, that like I think like the combination of the things I have with the ideas and the energy and then the ability to like, hey, listen, I can sit in here with you and like and go. I just think it'll be undeniable like as I have these ideas and stuff. It's like 'cause I have a
Yeah.
brain that works differently. I think about things differently, but in the past I would like fall short because I wouldn't go deep enough to like I like I just wouldn't go deep enough. So
I totally get it, bro.
that's
Fuck.
what we're cultivating.
Yes.
Um yeah, bro. Okay, so we were kind of on we were wrapping here. Let's keep it focused.
Yeah.
Okay, so personal development, we'll use the frameworks just to slide through movement stuff. One of my goals is I want to do rope flow 3 times a week. I have not done that. I've done it
Tie
maybe
the
once or
little
twice.
thing.
Yeah. So I'm
Yeah.
gonna put some time there. Uh,
Cool.
I'm gonna put some time in the rope flows and develop kind of my vocabulary there. Um, going to build on the rolling and falling work from that workshop I did. Um,
Okay.
so it's this really powerful thing is just like the ability to like fall under control, right? Or like not and it's not even control the fall, but it's like really ride the wave.
Mm.
of the fall and like know where you're at and be aware. So
Yeah.
I'm continue working with that and like I've been doing that consistently like as we do like our flow sessions and stuff in the gym. I'm using that. I'm rolling like honestly, bros, like, and this is not what we do it for, but bro, I was moving the other day, and the teacher, like, bro, a couple times was like, God damn, Zach, let's go. Like, he was just, bro, he's getting fucking, like, he's getting sass. And I was like, let's go,
Yeah.
baby, we out
Bro,
here.
you good at you've gotten so good at it. From the last time I saw you in the house, bro, it's you moving different.
Thank you, bro. I just, bro, it's time. And I think it's like really, and this is something like since I did that workshop, like I've really been thinking about is like just embodying shit. Like like that guy was so special because like he has embodied his work. And
Yeah.
like he literally like, he knows the coursework. He has a general like, but bro, he would adjust on the fly. Like it was so in there for him that he would like read the room and be like, I think we're gonna do this and it was like exactly what the group needed or where they were head like where they needed to head like so I've been trying to do that and just like embody that like honestly those moving those flowing sessions but that is where I like found my creativity like again
Mm,
it's like I
I
feel
love that.
so like powerful there. Like I feel so like I'm so present. And so like I'm fucking happy when I do that shit. And I've really just been like, I'm gonna like I want people to feel how fucking happy I am when I'm flipping around and shit. Like, and I
Yeah.
hope that they catch a little bit of that shit.
Bro,
Uh,
isn't it crazy? Like that's
mm.
something we used to do as kids, bro. Is climbing trees, doing
Yeah, just
backflips and shit.
move.
You know what I'm just moving around, bro, doing
Yeah, bro.
backflips, somersaults and shit, bro. Wrestling or some fun,
Yeah,
fake
bro.
wrestling. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, just fucking just moving and playing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, I think I'm happy with how I'm doing there, and then doing that subtle work. So that stuff we dabbled in those deep sets of stuff, like doing that consistently. Like I didn't hit it this week because we were out of town on Monday. Honestly, I'm thinking tomorrow morning I might shift that and make tomorrow morning. I kind of need a rest day.
Mm,
So I think that's gonna be the thing I do, and I'm doing it. That shit.
hmm.
Ooh, bro.
Yeah,
And the thing is like the stuff we did so I kind of intentionally did this we actually went further away like we didn't go central stuff like the workshop I did it was all focused on the pelvic floor so we went to wrists and ankles and stuff because honestly like I was a little nervous like I didn't want to like go stir some shit up and not know how to like help you with that or like be there for that
exactly.
because like bros like there's very much an element to like you kind of need to like you need to be very confident in yourself that you can like keep that shit within your like you can stay within yourself, and not like because bro, like I mean the last time I did this, bro, like so I've done it twice now, and this week will be my third, which I'm happy about. Like I started the shit in May, like or in April, like we out here 3 for 3 on that one. That's probably the one I'm doing the best on. Um, but after the first time, I was like, ooh, I need to have a journal around at like for in between my sets, just to like let out whatever's coming up. And bro, this last time, like the thing was like the stuff with my uncles came up. It was like, it was like this, like, what the fuck? Like, why are you not here? Like all that. And like it turned and like it definitely like helped me like get into and like it changed into like I am gonna be the one to fucking feel the shit in my family. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
show them that like this is what it can look like. Like, yes, this is like literally tragic things, but like
Hmm.
you don't have to like you don't have to like hold on to it in this way that so many of my people in my family have and maybe not even realizing it so like bro that came up in just my second session I was like holy fuck like
Fuck yeah.
that is some foundational to me shit that again, like I like see how this like has spider webbed into my life and like this feeling of impending doom that like I would change
Whew.
job or like I would literally change jobs because I was like they're gonna find out that I can't do this job after I've done the job for 2 fucking years. Like
Yeah,
what? Like
yeah, yeah.
motherfucker, if I couldn't do the job, I would like logically, but it was like it was just this feeling. I was like, okay, I have to move. I have to go somewhere because like this is gonna all crash down on my head and that's like but there's just like 5 year period where my family like both sides of my family were just like in tragedy
Hmm.
um and like that fucking makes sense and then like I was kind of sharing some of this with Cress and letting him know this experience. It's like, hey man, like I know you like I have heavy
Yeah.
stuff, like you have some really heavy stuff, and like some of this and this experience, like bro, like 2 days before you guys were out here, I think I was texting you, and I appreciate we wrapped, around that, but like, bro, I was like 2 days before y'all were out here, I was like, this day that's supposed to be so fun, like I felt as bad as I did the day that like people very close to me died. Like I
Mm,
like I'm talking like that same feeling, like it was the exact same thing.
hmm.
And but
That's
like
be I
yeah.
feel like that's because you about to see some people you care about type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like like
Yeah.
for me, like I felt it a little bit too because like like when I obviously not to your
Mhm.
extreme, but I felt a little bit of it like like I don't know. I
Mhm.
think I felt it maybe going on the way, getting on the plane, bro. Like I'm like living again. Like I'm living. I'm going
Yeah.
to experience these moments that like I was so yearning for and like thinking for it. I was trying to make my way back. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like to
Mhm.
the people that matter, to be careful
Yeah.
to I don't know, maybe I don't maybe it's not that, but
No.
like
Like
how were you feeling like
mhm.
in like
Yeah.
negatively or like what do you mean?
No, no, it wasn't bad. It was like unrelated to the guys coming out, but like I was so nervous because like oh my God, like I had this like where I had this picture in my head of what I wanted the weekend to be, and I was like, okay, like it's gonna be, you know, and
Okay.
then but then like this just came up independently from this other work that I'm doing, and
Hmm.
like in the context of that convo Crest and I were having, I was like, I want you to know, bro, like it's not like because he's really hard on himself when he's having hard
Yeah.
times. He's like, no, I can't show up like myself, and I'm like, no, 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 like this person is you. Right. This
Yeah,
isn't some
bro.
like this is you, bro. Like this is the person who has survived all this shit that you survived.
Yeah,
Like
bro. Yeah.
this is you. Like don't steal that from yourself because like
Exactly.
I think what I realized is those times where that stuff comes up, like, and people talk about processing things, like it is literally that. Like I'm very grateful. Like I think that it is a gift that I've had the opportunity to process these horrendous things, or I am in the process of doing that through a mature, like through the strong fucking like I my mental is very strong, bro. It is very resilient. Like I'm very grounded in a lot of ways. Like I can now process these like just like life shattering things through that perspective. Like I
Yeah.
no longer like I don't have to only have that through the perspective of a 7-year old. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Like that's such a gift. And like listen, that shit is heavy. Like it is
Yeah.
very hard. But if you think about that, and like for you, like even even though it's only been a couple of years, where like you are a different man, like you are
Mm-hmm.
stronger, you're so much stronger, and so getting to feel that and come show up and like and show yourself and your nervous system that it's safe, and like this is where my growth is at in
Yeah.
these play and shit, maybe in this place, like right in
Mm-hmm.
this place with these people, right, like this is where my growth is at, and
Mm-hmm.
like again you're like conditioning yourself and your nervous system that like these things are safe, like what I hear
Yeah.
there like for you is like you had to isolate. Like it was literally a matter of
Yeah.
life or death to isolate. And like that leaves a very strong imprint. And
Whew.
like getting back out into the world is literally scary. Like because
So scary.
you had to like
Oh boy.
but you had to like go inside to
Yeah.
get through that. So yeah, dude, it's like this is yeah, it's dope. Like I mean honestly, this is probably one of your bigger trips. Since then, like you've been home, I think, right? But like have you been home
I
since
haven't
you're
been nowhere.
yeah. So this is
It's
probably your biggest trip, right?
just Indy Chicago, Indy Chicago. That's it.
Yeah. But so yeah, this is the biggest trip then. Like, hey,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. Hmm. Mexico's next.
Hey, shit, maybe, bro.
I'm there,
Maybe.
nigga. You know I'm
Hey,
there.
bro, I'm with it. I'm with it, with it.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
yeah.
bro. So I understand. I feel like I'm doing good. Like the physical stuff, that stuff's not that hard for me. Like I like showing
Yeah.
up on that. That's fun. Um, relationship is the next one I have. So like working to build connection consistently, it's definitely easy to, especially like Sophie and I work together. We're in the same space damn near 24/7. So it's easy to kind of just go through life and have shit be mundane and
Yep.
not have good conversations and stuff. So just like I'm putting intention there. I think we're doing good. Um, I'm just super proud of Soph, bro. She's going hard on like the stuff. She's got her tongue tie thing. She is coming up.
Oh,
That
what?
little she's getting her tongue. She has a tongue tie. And she's getting like that like clipped.
Okay.
Um, bro, it's this crazy thing. Like when she found out about this, she went to a specialist and they were like, "Oh, like this very likely contributes to like anxiety, depression, trouble sleeping, like
Your body's
it,
uncomfortable. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like not even that, like her tongue is like kind of like choking her all the time because like her
Yeah.
palate didn't like so there's these really like so she's like taking she's doing this. It's like next Monday she's like taking I'm really proud of her. She's like taking life by the horns and like doing stuff to like to like improve just to improve, right? Like she has, she's like had some struggles and she's like taking some
Yeah.
fucking baller action. So like
Yeah.
we've been chatting about that, like that kind of stuff, so that's been coming up. It's actually crazy. She got this like it's called rolfing. It's this type of massage. It's like she got this intraoral massage, like up in her mouth and like and Sophie struggles a lot of times to like give herself credit or like see change in herself. She's like, I'm like, and she was like, oh my God, like I see like my jaw, like I see the like some of this inflammation like resolving. And she said was saying that last night, and I was like so proud of her for like seeing that and like not finding something to be critical of about herself. I was like, no, like like I see this change. So um
I
like that.
feel
That's
that.
been a lot of stuff. We both like we're just on the motherfucking journey. you know. But yeah,
That's so dope.
relationship
But yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
y'all doing it together though. That's the best part.
Yeah, yeah, dude. It's fun, bro. And I think that like that's like I mean I think that's relationships, bro. Like y'all gotta be
Yeah.
ready to just fucking put them heavy ass backpacks on and just keep
Just
walking.
right. Yeah. Mine
Just
climb
just
that
keep
hoe, bro.
walking.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, I think relationship stuff is going good. Then my other one, I want to do couple activities. So something I threw out to myself is maybe host like two dinners, just
Okay.
have some friends
Ooh.
over. Um, like it's something where uh, like like entertaining is something I'm starting to really enjoy. Like we both actually have had like a lot of anxiety about it. Like it's hard. Like to be a good entertainer, like it takes work, you know. But Sophie is like naturally and from seeing her mom and her family, like bro, she is like an amazing host. So I'm like learning from her and doing that. And but like I want to definitely do that. Like put these people in rooms, right? Like and be that place where they have great experiences and connect and do all that. So that's something that's definitely on the docket.
Damn.
Okay.
You
So
should
that's yeah.
you should have you and her mom and dad have dinner.
Mhm.
And you guys do something for them.
Oh, That's that's going to expert level. We gotta come correct. But that's a good idea. We should definitely do that. That's actually I love that. That's fire because they I mean bro, they always help us with so much shit. But like I think they're definitely helping us with so much with the wedding. They're helping us a shit ton with like her dad's probably gonna he's building some shelves for one of our closets. So that would be fire. I gotta find something. Ooh, I know what we should do. I should know what we should
Right.
do. There's a chef that Sophie loves and that I like really enjoy. His name's Josh Weissman. He's
Mm-hmm.
this awesome like YouTube personality, and like I think part of like what he got famous on is he would do these things called but better.
Mm-hmm.
So he would take like the Popeyes chicken sandwich. He'd get one of those and then he'd make his own version of a chicken sandwich. And he like this motherfucker worked at like Nobu. So he snaps like in the kitchen. Like he goes very, very ham. So he'd
Mm-hmm.
make like this crazy fried chicken thing, and maybe do something in that vein for things that her parents are into. Like you do something
Oh.
good. Or do
Well,
maybe
he's
like a
he's
good
near you guys?
no, 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 no. I'm saying we have his cookbook though. Like do some stuff out of his cookbook. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
okay, I
Um,
got you.
okay,
Yeah, I was
sorry.
gonna say something you and Sophie would make together. That'd be fire. Like instead of something you
Yeah.
just order out.
No, no, and that's things her parents eat a lot of food out. They love going out and all that, but like I think it would be cool. Like maybe what we could do is like make some we made this one time really good, this brioche French toast,
Mm-hmm.
brioche bread French toast, and stuffed it like with Nutella and strawberry cream cheese. Like I think we should make that for them. I think that would be a good one for them. Like have them over for brunch. Hell
Oh,
yeah.
brunch. Yeah,
Good
brunch
shit,
would be
my boy.
fire. Yes,
That's a
sir. Yes,
great
sir.
suggestion. Um, and then last one, career, money, and house. So I'm gonna keep investing. So I'm doing that. I got myself a little monthly transfer, just hitting the Fidelity account.
Nice. Okay, okay.
Just building. Um, putting a game plan together for housework, doing some painting slash paying someone to get some painting. There's a few things we want to get done. Um, continuing the quantum learning. So get connected to Colorado folks. Like find my entry point into this like this ecosystem and like get in there and fucking just I don't know, just fuck it up. Like get in there.
I, I'm
Um,
sure your boy Shabam knows some people in that field, maybe, because
I think
he's.
he's got probably got some connections as well. Here, what's I gotta shoot?
Does it work?
Yeah, yeah. Just
Let's like help, 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 help. It's burning down. It's all going
no, no,
down.
no. It's nothing crazy. It's
Oh, ah. bro, I haven't stretched like I used to for real, and I've been doing the past since I got back because man, I was just so uncomfortable
Yeah. Oh yeah.
sleeping.
Well,
But now I
especially
feel good.
that long night, too, just the body, yeah.
Oh yeah, body was hurting for a few days. This is how I knew we old, bro. Like, it took me an extra 2 days to recover, bro. I was gonna know it quick by just little shit, but
Well, and I mean, honestly, bro, we were dabbling with our brain chemicals if we're keeping it a buck. We were
yeah,
dabbling pretty heavy.
yeah, yeah.
Um, so okay, I think that's good for the moment. I hit them back. Okay. So okay, I like that. I think for you and I, like we touch on those goals, like what's racking, what's clicking, what's not. Like, do you need some
Okay.
like advice? Like honestly, you gave me a fire idea, like making dinner for, or making a meal for Sophie's parents, like just like that kind of wrap. Um, ooh, um, hmm. So I feel like the personal development, health and wellness, those might overlap,
Yeah, I'm
but
gonna
the
kind of
health
hit those,
well, I'd say the
but it's
health and wellness though could be things that we talk about with our guests, with guests there too. Like we could have a like
there we
maybe
go.
on so that's a with guests thing. So like
Yeah.
we make it maybe a little less intense and like in that in this vein of like feedback and accountability, but more like hey, like what are you looking at? What are you exploring? I think, and
Hmm.
and for you, that will be a good prompt. Like, hey, bro, get dabbling, look around, see what you don't have to do, but like look, find your own little wave, because like I know you have different interests and things you'll be pulled into, and then like what that'll do is like you'll have your stuff you're into, I'll have, and then we can come together. Like,
Okay.
so I think that could be cool if you're with it.
Yeah.
Um,
So far, you're taking the lead and the cool shit to do with
the hell stuff,
because
but
yeah.
bro, just the thing is just, but again, like if you put some intention and go look, bro, again, you'll find a
Mhm.
completely different
No,
thing.
I
Like
think I think I think I'm about to hit this CrossFit gym that's like I opened up in South Bend
okay,
downtown just
cool.
to go see the vibe in there and see a change of scenery, see how
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like go crazy, but
yeah,
maybe learn some new things, do some
yeah. Definitely learn
different kind of
some. Just
yeah.
make sure you keep the ego in check. CrossFit gyms are notoriously super ego-y, and you just get fucking hurt so fast lifting like
Nah, you
that.
know me, bro. You know me. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
cooling, bro. I'm cooling. I'll find somebody who's good to guide me. And if it's too much, I'm back to the charter.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. And we could definitely talk about like technology stuff too. Like I'm super interested in that. If there's anything you're dabbling in or looking at, um, technology, like different modalities, so different things to do, like that rope thing. Like again, like and then
Hmm.
part of this is like this is a little like, hey, like bro, like go do some exploring, because that's where I'm telling you, like it gets so fun once you like honestly like lifting weights, like the class, that is the starter drug. Like that's the free hit you get. And then
Yeah.
once you like get past that, bro, it's like, oh, bro.
Hmm.
Um, I'm telling you, it's cool. And again, like the thing is, I think that like once you find like what grabs your interest, bro, you're gonna go down some crazy interesting rabbit holes that I would never ever think of, and then we'll
Hmm.
bring those together and fucking, you know what I'm saying, and
Cook
just
and
wrap a
cook.
lap.
But
Yeah.
that could be also a
Mm-hmm.
section where we can ask the guests what they are doing, like
Mm-hmm.
similar to what we just explained or we just talked about. Like, what are you doing? Do you do something that I don't know?
Well, that I would love to talk about, like with routines with them, little
Yeah.
rituals
Mm,
they have. Sophie jokes
mm.
that I have my like sleep, I have my talismans that I use and shit.
Huh. Wait, like
Um,
what? Like what? Like
but
what?
like the mat, and I have like a mask, and I'm about to upgrade at some point my mask. There's this pretty fire one that they've been hitting me hard on the Instagram. But bro, it's crazy. It's like
Oh, that is,
neurofeedback for your sleep, which bro,
yeah.
I did neurofeedback, and that was crazy effective. And if I could apply that to sleep, bro, and sleep like a superhuman,
Oh my God. Hold on. I'm backing you up because after just sitting there on that mat and like looking at that red light, bro. Because at first I was laying there chilling, feeling good. And then I turned towards it a little bit, feeling good. But then when I really got my face in front of it, my eyes closed, bro, it was like
mm,
I was in front of the sun, like just soaking up the rays, bro. It felt
mm,
so damn good, bro.
yeah,
Like peace. Uh, re
mm,
like not, I wouldn't even say like healing, but I would say reconstruction. I feel like I was like the
mm,
pieces were coming back to it. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Well, because I think what you're doing, what's cool about that combo is you're hitting a few different really powerful systems in your body. Like the mat is hitting like the electrical system, like your nervous system in a way. The light does, and I think light and stuff like modulates your nervous system and your hormones and
Facts.
things. So like
Yeah.
you're hitting these different systems in your body. Um, in a really cool way. Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Well, and we'll say too, I think like an important thing about this format is like these are guideposts. We don't necessarily have to do these things every episode. Like there are
Yeah.
certain things like I think we should probably do. Like there are some, but like not all of these have to be in every episode, I don't think. Um,
I think depending on the questionnaire, we can kind of base that off.
we could
Like
do
who?
that. And again, like
Mhm.
depending on what we're feeling, even for our own things, like I think we should definitely check in on movement stuff and like our goals, like making sure we're like again, just fucking showing up. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm. Mhm.
not cruising. Like that's the thing is like just not cruising through life, like moving through it with intention and like focus. And like, hey, it's not perfect, but like, okay, ooh, I like, and there's a few things like I haven't been doing good at that. I gotta like, I'm gonna focus up on it. And just saying that and having to say that out loud, like,
Two different things.
I'm gonna swing that fucking rope around. So I'm be like, yeah,
Yeah.
motherfucker, I hit that shit 3 times this week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
um, so. I think that's a good one. But like the health and wellness tech, like we don't necessarily have to do that every time.
Hmm.
Business and entrepreneurship insights. Um, like, that's another. I don't know if that has to be every time, necessarily.
Yeah.
Um, one that I think that where, and this doesn't have to be exactly. So this is probably just us, depending on guests. Like Danny would probably be a good, like Danny would rap on that shit, but like, not
Yeah.
everybody is. Um, and then like the comedy and entertainment interlude, I think that this is where you can cook is like finding interesting shit or like clips from pods and stuff. Like you're
Mm.
very good at that. Like that, and
Hmm.
again, that's very much like that's producer shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think that it's usually like the great producers like spurn conversation with that kind of stuff. So I think that would be a great one to like, let's rap. Again, it doesn't always have to be funny, but like good pods, like the LeBron clip, those things. Like, so I think that would be a good one, like consistently to throw on and like get
Hmm.
people's
Hmm.
reactions too. And obviously, like the questionnaire, I feel like could help us guide and
Oh.
like tailor like where you may want to like, oh, let me go look like they're into this shit. Let me go look at some whatever.
Hmm.
Um, like for example, like that podcast I sent you would have been fire to bring in some of that shit for Lexi because like she was super tapped in, like just shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it's not tripping. But like as I'm thinking back, I'm like, oh, she would have been super locked in on that stuff. Like that would have been super dope. And we touched on it a little bit with the tech thing, but like
Hmm.
just bringing some of that in, Instagram clips, whatever, like whatever. I just think that that could be fire in just like good conversation and like tailoring to our guests, like pulling things out of them, getting them talking, shit like that. So yeah, it could be clips, it could be videos, it'd be whatever, an article. You like, I just think that having things to like facilitate combo would be money. Um,
Hmm.
so I think that's like a every pod type of deal. And just again, like
Hell yeah.
1, 2, 3, like nothing crazy, like just whatever. You see some interesting, just start a folder on Instagram and be like, pod
Hmm.
material, shit like that.
Shit. I mean,
Um,
even that could be like it could be like I'm glad you put every pod because it could be something that I come up on a pod, just me and you, and then we could just have our own opinion and be like, okay, this is what we thought. What do you think about this? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So
Hmm.
this nigga tripping, I'm right, type shit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, I think the interactive listener, like as we grow, that one's dope. But I think that's
Yeah,
really like, bro, that's a strong foundation. Those first five,
tough.
like
Yeah,
that's tough, bro. Like
that's a
we
solid
can,
blueprint.
yeah. And honestly, bro, I'll finagle. We're gonna get Carl on the pod slash a
Oh
convo with him, I think. And bro, because
yes.
I heard him. The funny thing is, bro, I've spent for how long I've known Carl, like we've spent some time where we're like, and we're really starting to spend some like quality time and stuff, bro. I honestly didn't know like the mechanics of his like day job business that he's running. I heard some snippets of like when I was going to bed of him telling Danny,
Yeah,
bruh,
he's different. He's different.
bro. I mean, yes. So what I gathered, and I'll get more details. So what I gathered here is that he started a podcast, learned some
Okay.
stuff along the way, and then
Okay.
has like built like crazy good SOPs. And he's like, yeah, we're like getting people, quickly getting them like their reach into the millions of like views and people. Like,
How?
I don't know. That's what I need to find out more about. I was like half asleep and like
How?
all
Help.
that, but like that's what I'm saying, bro. It's like the thing is what I wanted to do is come. I think the thing for Carl too is like I wanted to come be like, listen, we got 20 in the chamber. What the fuck do we need to do? Like,
Yeah.
25, whatever in the chamber. Like, how do we rock? Like, what do we do?
Yeah.
You know?
That'd be
Um,
that. Yes, please. Yes, because
so
yeah,
so
it's
yeah, we'll either connect with him either on a pod or maybe we have a call with him and then get him on the
yeah,
pod, whatever, whichever. But like I want to get into the details of what I honestly like. I want his fucking sales pitch, and then like we can figure out
yes.
the money because I assume some of that costs like a good bit of money, but like we
Okay.
can figure out what might make sense and all that, and like and just get going, right? And take like
Yeah.
get some advice or whatever, get some momentum, and then like go from there.
Shit, bro. Info like that is expensive. And if you get it for free, I'm with it, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Or like,
Yeah.
hey, like you can do this, here are some tools, whatever. Yeah, And then like
I mean,
once it makes sense, hey, bro, I'll come be a customer. I'm happy, bro. I'll show the love for sure.
he did say like once whatever we figured out how we're doing, I think we should hit him up and like he'll help us out. He got some equipment that we can use his equipment, all that kind of stuff. And I was like, bro, don't play with me, my boy. Don't play with me, my
Oh,
boy.
bro. If there is anything I know about Carl, that motherfucker does not
Does
play.
not play.
He does not play. Carl is out here.
Yeah,
Oh man. Okay. So I
yeah,
think we're gravy on that. Um, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little tired, so I think we probably need a follow on to like dive into the questionnaire.
yeah,
But I feel like this was good. Like, bro, I like this. We are like locked in. Like, it's normal vibes, but some good like focus on structure.
yeah.
Um,
Now I know what to expect when it comes to the check-in ones. Like now I'll be more prepared to
yeah.
share
Oh, of
what I
course. And
did.
this is the
Yeah,
first one, So like I would
yeah,
say, like
yeah.
between now and next week, though, like write those goals out, put them
That's
on
what I'm
something
saying.
like right, like
That's what I'm gonna start
um
doing.
and yeah, again, like no pressure, anything doesn't need to be anything crazy, but like yeah, if you could slide some of those like clips and stuff like that, dabble, look into some health stuff. Find people that are interesting, to you. Like let your algorithm take you down your rabbit holes. Cause I got my white people funky shit. Like find some other cool shit, if that um and yeah, like let's fuck around with that. I've got shit like that coming up all the time. So those things will those things are natural for me to be
Yeah,
honest.
my shit. Yeah, my algorithm is hilarious.
And that's the thing is, and you can like redirect your algorithm, get a little bit of the ass out
Facts.
of the algorithm. You know what I'm saying?
I
Help,
don't not. There's no cheat, but actually you'd be surprised. There's no cheeks in my algorithm, bro. There's a few, but not like yeah. Come on, there's a few,
So
but
that's not
it's
none. So we quickly went from none to a few to a
but it's
moderate
soccer
amount.
cheeks. It's soccer cheeks. It's soccer
Cheeks are cheeks.
cheeks.
Come on now, they know. Like listen, they know.
Yeah, soccer cheeks are
Um,
different.
they are there. Okay,
It's the
but
best cheeks.
does that feel good? So I think like those really
Yes.
1 through 5 here are like our solids for the most part.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, let's get to rocking with them. I
Yeah,
think.
bro. 'Cause I think the rest kind of.
Yeah, the
I
rest
mean,
are
that because
like.
that's a lot. That's a lot to do for a guest as well. It's gonna take time to just hit all those things like in a
Mm,
smooth fashion too, without feeling rushed to hit this, and that. I love
yeah,
that. Yeah, yeah, that's perfect, bro.
yeah. Okay, perfect. Mhm. Okay, beautiful. Well, my boy, I appreciate it as always. Great rapping. Do we have a plan or are we doing another solo one on Thursday?
We can do one solo Thursday. Yeah, let's get this. That's the next one. We can continue this, finish this off,
Mhm.
and then prep for having Crest. I mean, we're gonna have solo
Maybe.
one on Tuesday, but still.
Yeah, but we probably want to. I don't think we'll get him Thursday. He's out of,
Mm,
or
yeah.
no, it's already Thursday. It's already Thursday, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. So
Yeah,
the
it's already
check-in will be
Tuesday.
Tuesday. That's perfect. Yeah, yeah, it's
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
It's
The
perfect.
check-in
I'm thinking today's
Tuesday,
Tuesday.
and then let's try and figure out. Let's figure out a first
Who?
guest.
Yeah.
Let's figure out who. I got a few people. Let me. I can ask around too. Maybe my buddy Thaddeus. I could talk to him, and he would
Hmm.
actually, and he'll definitely appreciate the experimentation with the questionnaire because I want to like dabble with that, get some feedback on that
Why
kind of
not? Why
thing.
not? Why
Yeah, yeah, for
not?
sure. So, yeah, him or Aaron. Honestly, potentially Aaron would be a good one too. Ooh, that motherfucker. I
Ooh,
like, bro. I just want to ask him some good questions and listen.
God, bro. He like there was some points where Aaron would just talk and like I didn't even feel the need to say anything back because I feel like it's somebody reading me. Like I'm watching like an AMC movie, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah,
talk.
bro.
Oh, it's beautiful, bro.
Bro, he's a special cat. I like him. I
And
like him a lot.
his eye contact is crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Nigga,
bro.
niggas
Yeah,
looking at your soul. He like,
bro. At your soul, bro. You're like, whoo. Yeah,
bro, I see you,
yeah.
bro.
I
I
see
started
you.
to see you.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. So yeah, let me circle the wagons. You do the same as well, see, and we can figure out who might make sense.
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'll ask Connor too. See, he's on your time, so that probably would work out okay for him. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
I
ask
think he'd be
him.
cool with that.
Um,
I asked
yeah,
Cortez
yeah,
if he
yeah.
wants to
Ask
join one.
him. He seems like
Yeah,
he's an artist. He's a little.
yeah, he is. You
I
see,
get it. That's cool.
yeah.
That's cool. I get it. You know.
Before you leave, before you close, do you see this picture right here in the background, right?
Hmm.
All right, so
Yep.
this that black space is the space we're in right now. This 3D dimension of Earth, whatever,
Hmm.
right? What this that's the eyeball. That's what was
Hmm.
like, and this right here is us. That's where God is. It's what source is. It's where everybody else is.
Hmm.
It's where creation, everything that exists is where it's at. And that right there is what that's like we're peeping into a
Hmm.
playground, I guess, in a sense. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It,
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. We'll talk to Cortez. Honestly, bro, I'm telling you, bro, we can build the engine. This concept is good, bro. Um,
mhm.
and like I've got some connections through connections, I think, to some stuff. I'm thinking about I might do a little weekend trip to New York with one of my coworkers.
Ooh,
He moved out there. Him and his girl live in Manhattan now. I might slide out there, take a little
damn.
weekend. He's got some friends out there. Yeah, might little summer slide.
Where they live in Manhattan, Manhattan? Damn,
Yeah,
it's
bro.
expensive.
Yeah, bro. They're paying my mortgage for an apartment.
Mm,
That's decent size. I don't think huge. Yeah.
why?
His girl got a job back there, and she wanted to live there. I think she lived there for a while, and then they moved here, and then she like, or she wanted to live there. So because they're both from the East Coast,
Okay.
um, so she wanted to move back there. He's like, I miss Colorado,
Yeah.
but I feel that.
You gotta
Um,
do it for the wifey, I guess. So,
yeah, yeah, for sure. All right, my brother. Great
all right,
catching up.
brother. Yes, sir. Love, bro.
Love, my guy. Take it
All
easy.
right. Take it easy. See you soon.
Peace.